That big ocean. So big. Whoa. See, I'm back. Did you miss me? Yeah, I'm tired. I've been on a long journey down by the ocean again, where I like to be. I really don't like this society at all. I don't like the rules, the laws. I don't like a lot of the people, to be honest. And I'm at a place in my life where I don't feel tip-top shape. I come out to the ocean because, to be honest, I see signs in my travels that tell me to go places, and so I go there. And I don't know why. Sometimes I find out and I get there. Like usually when I come down here, I feel a little bit better when I go back to the place I'm staying, which is a group home because I'm technically homeless because I had to leave my house because weird fucking shit went down and I could not stay around my family. It did not feel like a family. Did not respect me at all. And were draining me of my essence. So I wandered all around. I met all kinds of people. Some were good, some were not so good. And I'm using good because it's the descriptor I have right now. Say, even though everything happens for a reason, and we all go through trials and tribulations, we all have things going on. So good and bad. Maybe it's not so clear cut sometimes. So I come out here because I see signs and symbols. And because I see signs and symbols, I read into things, and sometimes I get downloads, although it's very, very confusing a lot of times. They have labeled me as a paranoid schizophrenic, and they stuffed me away twice this year, earlier in the year, before I went on my little trek into a mental institution. You know what? Mental institutions are not great places to be for your mental health. A lot of the times, I'm sure some people get benefit out of it. Some people get on medication that they really need to be on. I met some of those people, and it really does help them, that medication. But for people who may or may not be experiencing the things they're saying they're experiencing, sticking them away against their will, taking their rights, taking their property. It's not the right thing to do. It's very wrong. And it's a very, very wrong thing to do to me. Although, in the end, I don't know. Maybe it was a good thing to go through. Because I did learn a lot of stuff. And maybe in some way it protected me. And maybe there was no other way to get me out of that situation I was in. So, I really don't know. And I'm not going to pretend like I do. I thought I knew a lot of things earlier this year, last year, whole life pretty much. I thought I knew a lot of things. It turned out I didn't really know uh, everything. Like I thought I did. At one point in my life, I thought I knew everything. Which is funny because I should have known better. I should have known better, because that's when I started my journey to the unknown, is knowing that there was an unknown. There was an unknown out there that I didn't know about. An unknown. Was unknown. So I'm out here on the beach, chilling by the waves, when I may or may not, probably, maybe should be somewhere else doing, maybe more important things. But I don't know, this is pretty important. Getting out in nature, chilling for a little bit. It is actually pretty chilly. It's almost December now. I was wandering around, and I came into contact with some not so great people who are trafficking children. And I might upload a video about that later on. I'm afraid to talk about it at all, to be honest. And I've been afraid to talk about pretty much anything. Quite some time. Ever since I had a really terrible experience posting videos before. And I felt like I was under attack by some sort of wizardry, weaponry. Who knows? Who knows what beings have, what they do with it. Needless to say, I guess I got trolled pretty bad. And it messed with my head. Still to this day is messed with my head pretty bad. And so I come out here, and it calms me down a lot. Even when I don't really want to come out because it's cold. I have to walk all the way here. I have chocolate, good natural chocolate, and stuff with lion's mane and berries, and all that good natural stuff. Helps me feel better, keeps me hydrated and charged, getting those happy chemicals into my system. So come out to the ocean. Look, it's the ocean again. See it? It's great. This is our mother. This is our mother. We have to take care of her. She wants us to connect. She wants us to take care of her. She takes care of us. I love you guys. I'm trying my best to be authentic. Because authenticity is the highest vibration. You shouldn't wear a mask. And I've worn a lot of masks in my day. I have trouble sometimes not being authentic, because sometimes I don't really know exactly who I am. To be honest, my heart got all kind of messed up. So it's hard to speak from the heart sometimes. So I'm trying my best to let things flow. Maybe provide you with something that can help. I'm not giving up. Even though I really want to. I wanted to give up so many times this past year. So many times. Being followed, gang stalked, targeted. I tell you what, You know you're targeted when you play a video that says protection from electronic harassment and shit, and it works. Isn't that weird? Intrusive thoughts seem to go away. Isn't that strange? Oh, it's not? It's indication of something that's actually fucking happening. It does happen to lots of people, and it needs to stop. And it will stop in the future. Someday. I still want to be a girl. I still want to wear women's clothes, to be honest. It's very confusing. I really trying to figure it out. I'm supposed to be authentic and not wear a mask. Why am I not being trans, non-binary, androgynous? I should just be androgynous. I don't care. I did have a dream with Elon Musk, and while he was showing me his fighting robots and all the little trinkets he's making, I don't think it's the way AI. I really don't think AI is the way. Mr. Elon Musk was showing me, was trying to convince me to get into a robot body so I could be a robot. And that wasn't jiving with me. And I actually had another dream. I don't know if it was the same night or not, but I was in one of those bodies and I felt so good. I was looking at my hair and I was like, wow, I feel really good. I really like having long hair and stuff. Looking like a girl, and then I look over and I'm in like a old people's home, and there's a guy with like those walker things. It had like skulls on it. I was like, oh, this might mean that if I go into a robot body to be a girl, then maybe something's gonna die within me. Maybe I have to give something up to do it. I'm not jiving with that either. That doesn't sound good. I'm trying to be organic, and people who want that, they have their own way. That's their choice. But guys, if you're considering it in the future, if you ever see this, please, I don't think it's a good idea. I really don't think that's a good idea. I really don't think that's a good idea. Please, if you're considering that, please don't do that. I mean, I can't tell you what to do. Don't let me tell you what to do. Please, I don't think it's good. I think these bodies we have are enough. If you want to modify them in whatever way you can, look a certain way and makes you feel good, you should go with what makes you feel good and fulfilled. But if you get offered a robot body, transfer your consciousness into some sort of robot body, you're setting yourself up, I think, to be controlled by AI. And I don't think that's a good idea. I don't know if all AI is bad or not. So I try not to use good and bad anymore. I don't know, like I said in the beginning of this video, I really don't know. Guys, I don't think it's a good idea. I'm hoping Mr. Musk can find a way to rethink things maybe. I don't know how it works with him, though. I'm not gonna pretend like I know anything about that world. At a certain point, remember, I don't know if it was the next day or something or whatever, but he said we can't get him to do it or whatever, we're gonna have to let him go or something. So I don't really know what that means, but I'm assuming they're just trying to get me into a robot body. I really don't think that's a good idea, so I don't think I'm gonna do that. It's not my plan. I like this body. I want to ascend. But this body if that's what's gonna go on, or go get my light body, send organically, whatever the fuck is natural way, the organic way. I think that's the way. Anyways, my fucking hands are freezing off, and it's getting dark and a little cold, so I think I'm gonna go back. Please just consider what I said if you're thinking about doing that. I don't think it's a good idea. I don't think it's what you really want. How do I know? How do I know? All I can tell you is what I would do, and I wouldn't put myself in that. It seems like a cage. It seems like a prison.